Welcome to Sistah Speaks Snowpiercer, where we discuss the TNT original series Snowpiercer from a Sistah's point of view. I'm Sistah LM.
I'm Sistah J.
I'm Sistah K.
I'm Sistah A, and welcome to episode 11. Let's get started.
Woohoo!
Hey, family.
Hi, fam.
Hi.
It's freezing our butts off.
We are going to be talking about episode 2 of season 3 of Snowpiercer. But before we do, we're going to talk about what we are lippin', sippin', swaggin' with, lippin', sippin', and swaggin' with today.
No snacking.
No snacking.
No snacking. Snacking's only on the commentary for our patrons.
I miss
All
the snacking.
right.
Me too.
I do too. We haven't snacked in a while.
No.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Listen. Okay, I will start with my swag. It is cold, cold, cold. Apparently, all across the country, it's cold.
Everywhere.
So, I am nice and cozy in my Sistah Speak Pank fleece, embroidered with our logo, Sistah Speak Productions and Sistah LM on it. Thank you, Sistah A. Oh, it's just so cozy.
Looking good.
So cozy. And then I also, because listen, when it's cold, you have to cover that neck and those ears. So I also have on compliments of Sistah K crochet this for me. What do you call it?
It's like a headband earmuff thing.
Yeah, headband earmuff.
Bow. Okay.
Combo.
I don't know what you call it, actually.
I don't either. Come think
I
of
don't
it.
know. But it's also very warm as well. So that is my swag. On my lippy today, I am wearing the NYX Powder Puff Lippy in Crackish Teenage Dream. It is very, very, very like neon pink.
Yes.
Legit neon pink. So I toned it down just a little bit with my new favorite lip product, which is the MAC Shot of Color Lip Oil.
Oh, nice.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to get some, but not for no $27.
Oh, Lord, you're getting like Sistah A.
Hey, but that's even more than my buxom.
Yeah, that's
And y'all gave me grief on my buxom.
way out of my range.
No.
Way out of my price
No,
range.
I didn't give you grief on
the
buxom.
No.
I didn't either.
Mm-mm.
Because, me and Sistah K will pay for us some MAC.
Lipstick.
Yeah,
Sure
that's
will.
true. But whew, that was a little pricey.
It's only
It's
one
so
thing.
good though. It's
Only
so
one
good.
thing.
It looks
Every
really
once-
good on you.
Every
too.
once in a while.
Thank
You don't do
you.
it all the time.
Yeah, not all the time. And then I am drinking in my crocheted koozie, my favorite iced tea, which is Honest Organic Peach Iced Tea.
And I want you to
And
know.
thank you, Sistah J. Now listen,
Look at that
I
colorful
love
one.
the
I forgot I did
size.
the colorful one.
Yes, you did. And I
like
love the size because I can use it for bottles. So they're perfect for my
And
tea bottles.
Thank you for that link because I got my order coming before all this
Ooh,
ice
nice.
comes. My honest tea.
Ooh, Yay.
Amazon.
Let me know how you like it.
Will.
All right. That is all for me.
Okay. As y'all can see, I am had it up today. My whole head, ears, everything's cold. I love this hat though because I can pull it over my ears. Ooh,
I like that.
I feel like Ruth today because she's all covered up too.
Mhm.
Okay, for my bling, I have my cursive Sistah J, thank you, Sistah K, necklace on. That's all my bling. Oh, for my hydration today.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you wearing like a fleece sweatshirt? Is that fleece?
Yes.
too?
Yeah, it's just fleece, but it's really nice and cozy.
How can you stand your neck being open?
Yeah, I was thinking your neck looks exposed.
It does. Makes me want to it made me want to pull a man up.
Why
Even
open for
more.
me,
No.
honey.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too hot. I don't want to
Gotta
get too
cover that
Okay.
neck.
No.
Whew.
For my hydration, I have some nice cold water in my Patreon thermos. I love this thermos. What are y'all laughing at? And then
It's exposed.
oh hush.
Yes.
Oh,
And
that's
then-
again.
It's just out here.
in my authentic Yeti.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Oh,
Sister.
hold on.
I'm waiting.
You got him this time.
Oh, Sister
Welcome.
In my authentic Yeti, and this is my sea foam color. I have some nice hot Mott's hot apple cider.
Nice. That's a good call.
Now, did
it
you
is
buy
so
it
good.
cold and you just heated it?
No, this is a K-cup in my Keurig.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's really, really good. And because it is in the big Dallas today, it's cold, y'all. It's 20-some degrees.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's legit.
It's not
cold.
called Big Dallas.
Yeah,
called
it's
Big
legit.
D.
Big D.
It's legit cold in
It's
the
really
big
cold.
Legit.
They can't
Okay,
complain
for my lippy
today.
today, I have NYX Butter Gloss. And this is called Rocky Road.
Ooh, that's nice.
That is nice.
Like
that,
it.
Isn't that nice? And it's really moist and creamy and colorful. So you don't need anything else except, of course, my Avon Glimmer Stick Slip Liner
in.
chocolate. That's it for me.
All right. Well, I will go next. So for my bling, I have on my beautiful rose gold Soul Sister bracelet,
Oh, cool.
along with my
It's
permanent
home.
swag. This is a better way to show it. Oh, maybe.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Whatever. I am also cold as hell, along with Ruth and everybody else in the tail. I got on a turtleneck. I got on a sweater. This is just like a pullover sweater.
You are layered. up.
And
Yes.
this is a jacket.
I
It's
like
a-
that jacket.
I really
burning
like.
up.
That is nice.
Yes, I
And
like that.
on
Is
top
it
of- Nice.
long?
That's
Oh, yeah.
nice.
It's long. I'm not gonna say
Like
that.
it covers your tush?
Oh, it goes down my thigh.
Oh,
And it's got pockets too.
And
And my
Oh, I
other
like that.
side-
I
You gotta have
like
pockets.
I
that.
like the
got on-
buffalo check.
Yeah, gotta
Yeah.
have pockets.
Yes. Then I also have on my lap my KU.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, my
Wait a minute.
goodness.
Oh, you
Wait a
can't
minute
Oh,
see
now.
it.
Lord, it's not quite that cold.
Now I know it's
Oh, I
cold
see
in
it.
the
Nice.
big D.
But it ain't quite that cold.
Rock chalk,
Right.
J-Hawk. And then to top that off, well, it is cold because my feet, and I have slippers and socks on. It's
Oh
cold
my
because
God.
Wow.
my desk is near a window, so it ain't insulated apparently. So I get all kind of dressed.
Feeling the
But then I
breeze.
also have my little hat, which is you can't tell because it's dark, but it has these little
Ooh,
Oh,
flags.
I
Yes.
love
Oh,
those
cute.
ties.
I love
With the
those.
little-
And this
yeah.
is also a KU hat.
Oh, wow. Look
Ooh.
at you.
Oh,
You are
yeah.
representing.
Yeah, busted out the
Representing
KU
my KU
stuff.
stuff.
Okay.
Because my ass cold. So and I'm in cold. Now I might get hot. If I do, I'll kick off a slipper or something. But other than that, I've been like this most of the day when I was working.
Wow.
Crank the heat.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to turn this sucker to 80,
Oh, Lord.
What is your heat one?
75, I think. I don't even know. But it's just sitting here, not moving. My ass is cold.
Yeah.
Anyway, on
Yeah.
top,
Yeah.
okay, so for my drink, I have my beautiful Yeti bottle with my government,
Yeah.
and I have some water with some lemonade powder in it. And then I
Ooh.
also fixed some of the Mott's apple cider in my beautiful
Oh.
black
Double Yeti.
Yeti.
Double Yeti.
Double Yeti.
Double
And I love this
Yeti.
black one. Thank you, Sister LM.
Welcome.
It's so nice.
That looks nice. I like that.
And I
Yeah.
have had a couple of these already today because my ass been cold, like I said. And then for my lippy, I have a beautiful MAC
It
color.
is beautiful.
And this is
Ooh.
Bated Breath.
Oh,
That's
wow.
what
And
Wow.
this is the
Faves you
MAC
wear.
Love Me lipstick. Is the
now that one?
and this is the one
that looks really nice.
It's
It's like a
tiny container.
It's like a winey mauve.
That's your kind of shade out, Sister A.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
so
noticing that one.
Good. I mean, look.
That's nice.
I know for y'all cheapies out there, you don't want to spend $20 for a lipstick, but
Frugal,
when you finally get a good lipstick that don't smell like old ass crayons and it don't leave your lip sticky or nothing, and you don't have to add a whole bunch of stuff to keep it moist.
Oh, it does smell like bubble gum.
Then you will appreciate and know that it was worth every dollar of that $20.
That's true, though. That is true.
If you can get a sale, that's even better.
Yeah,
they have sales all the time. Yeah, I'm not mad at this color. Bated Breath.
Yeah, I like that.
And that is it.
Nice.
Very nice.
I love the hat, though. I got to get me one.
Yeah, that is cute.
Yes, it's an old hat.
I like the ear flaps.
Yes, I like the flaps too. Now I might have to take this off because my head gets too hot. But I like the little strings.
Yeah, I like
the only thing missing is a little
braids.
pom-pom. I need a little pom-pom up here.
Yes.
Yeah, I like a pom-pom.
All right, I will wrap this up for us. I have got my Sister Speak Yeti in our lovely color pink, my beer stein full of ice waters. Thank you. And of course, that's keeping my desk nice and clean and dry and scratch-free with my homemade posters. Thank you, Sister J.
Cute color combo.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that crayon.
For my bling today, I also have on my silver Soul Sister bracelet. Thank you, Sister LM.
Welcome.
And I have on my, under here somewhere, my silver A. And of course, layers. Now, in Boston today, it is actually mild. We do not have that cold that we've had. It is 45 here at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Heat wave.
It is
Wow,
a heat
that's
wave.
twice as warm as in Dallas.
This is like Dallas weather here today.
Oh my God.
But I do have on my homemade, thank you, Sister K, snood.
Yes, I love it.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it.
Where'd you go?
You disappeared.
Where did you? It's a vanishing snood.
I like that.
Yes.
That's handy for Snowpiercer, isn't it?
Yes.
It is. Heck
For my
yeah.
white ass arms.
Hide from Mr. Welford
Yes.
and fucking Kevin.
And Kevin.
Fucking
Yes. Fucking Kevin. For my lippy today, I have on the CoverGirl Outlast All Day. And this color is called Wine to Five.
Oh,
Oh, now that's a little more red than you normally wear.
It is.
I like that.
Yeah.
And that you put a nice layer on there and it will stay all day, but it is matte, so it needs a little extra. I'm not using the little cover that comes with it. I'm using my Rimmel Stay Glossy in Captivate Me.
Okay.
Love that Rimmel.
love that Stay Glossy.
Yeah.
This is one of our Sistahs faves.
I use it all the time with nothing else.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is nice.
It's nice.
And that is it for moi.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's get into it.
Into this episode, which I forgot to get the name. Do y'all remember?
Well, it
The
is
title?
entitled The Last to Go, but it should be called This Wedding Madness. That I just was not
this
interested
wedding
in.
mess.
Yes. I
But
didn't care
anyway.
for any of. I was just thinking the same thing. Like, why are we spending time on this wedding?
That was my
Seriously.
thing.
Yeah.
But I get why. But
I
I'm like,
don't.
did they not remember that she crazy and he is just as crazy?
Both of them.
Yes.
Both of them.
Yeah.
We
And we
talked
don't
about that
care.
last time, though.
We
I mean,
did.
but she done killed up folk
Oh, yeah.
Killed
she's
and
much
cut
worse.
off their
And
members
maimed.
and stuff.
Straight
Yeah.
up
Maimed.
murder
Yeah.
and
Manhood.
maimed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
He's
you gonna
scared of
marry her. And if she get mad, what you think she gonna do to you?
Right.
The first thing she's gonna do.
Yeah.
She's
Why you
itching.
sleep? Wait a minute. Why you sleep? Probably.
She's
That's the
itching to
risk
cut
he wants
something.
to take.
Yeah.
That he
Yeah.
is willing to take. So
Yeah. Damn.
I just chalk it up to this was just their way of getting us all to the night car so that when the lights went out, we knew the lights went out.
Mhm.
Right. That was exciting though when the Wilford's henchman was hunting for them. And then Ruth gave herself up, to give them time.
So let's go to the beginning of this whole shebang.
Okay.
When we are, Ruth does the opening speech, which I loved.
I love
And
Ruth.
she was in her little story
she's
about
my
her
favorite.
her roughneck, what she call him, her little roughneck.
Mhm.
Yes.
And her smile would warm his heart and all that. That was really
cute.
sweet.
Yeah.
That was very sweet.
But when she heard them coming and she left her little hidey hole, I was like, what are you doing, Ruth?
I know.
I get why
Their butts.
she was trying to see what they were doing, but still.
Yeah, it was very dangerous.
Very.
Risky.
Very.
But when she snatched that little rat and put the little note on it, I was like, okay, Ruth, you done lost me now.
You know what, though? I thought that was great because she would not be the person to touch a rat.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, you go ahead, Ruth. She done jumping up and everything. I love it. And I'm sure that's partly Pike's influence too. Because I mean, she would never be down in that dingy dungy stuff. But to actually touch a rat.
Yes.
And obviously he was all outfitted with this little harness and stuff. So it's like she do it all the time.
Yeah.
I was so impressed with her though.
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
But I was nervous because I was like, okay, wait a minute. Why is she leaving her safety? They're not going to find her in there unless she come out.
Right.
But then find out.
I'm glad she did though, because
she had to.
She had some information.
Has an electromagnetic pulse device.
He does.
That he wants to use on Leighton whenever they catch up with them. The Snowpiercer part of the train. Yeah. And I'm thinking, ain't that going to mess up your stuff too? Because he's going to use the Snowpiercer engine to help Big Alice get them through wherever they need to get through.
Just like Audrey told him when she was teasing that Sykes girl, and that is, your 700 to his 2,700. Remember? I mean, Wilbur's not worried about the fact that his stuff would be a shut off too, probably temporarily, because we don't know what else those scientists have, in their arsenal. But the whole fact remains they have 3 times as many people on Wilford's end of Snowpiercer than Leighton's. So he's not worried about that.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried about the people. I was talking more about the engine and shit.
The power.
If you cut off all electronics, and usually with those pulses, that shit don't come back.
Yeah,
you replace all the parts.
Seeing how his scientists built it, you better believe he got some way to get his part back.
I guess.
If nothing else.
If nothing else. Yeah. His part back.
Yeah.
Or at least his part, maybe one train or something. You better believe they done. Because that scientist, she was too gleeful when she was going, oh yeah, it worked. Remember when they did the little test? So
now, I don't know. Do you feel like she's all the way in like she used to be because her husband obviously died in the pneumonia outbreak or whatever?
But she also knows that Wilford don't mind killing your ass.
Right. So it was like she was nervous, or was she not all the way in it, or what?
She was nervous because she knows Wilford will kill your ass if you don't produce.
If you don't deliver.
Yeah, if you don't deliver.
True.
She was trying to tell him that the big guy was not ready yet. Oh, he wanted to leave him out there anyway. And what happened?
Yeah.
He got.
Oh, believe you me. She'd rather be in a...
What you want to bet Popsicle Bob ain't dead?
Might not be.
But...
He might still be trucking around there somewhere.
Out there somewhere.
Out there somewhere.
Or maybe he
I
fell
wouldn't
through
be
one of those
surprised.
little tunnel things or something and
Right.
and is underground
possible,
somewhere.
too.
Warm spot. Yeah.
Because they could withstand those temperatures
Mhm.
towards the end. But
And if that's the case, then he would be a good ally for Josie
right.
because he liked her anyway.
Mhm. But anyway, so
Ooh,
that was
Lord.
interesting to see that big ass electromagnetic pulse. And I was like, what the
Yes.
hell?
I was like, what is that thing?
What they trying to do? Because it's going to jack their stuff up. 1,023 train cars.
Well, we're going to see, but trust me, he got something
Yeah.
Yeah.
to mitigate his
Yeah.
end of it. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I tell you what, this is even proof. Everybody at a certain point of the train is freezing to death.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, the Osweiger and that crazy girl, they in the club car, they got regular clothes on. So it must be warm up there.
Yeah.
He's taking a bath in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Must be warm in his quarters
Yeah.
too.
Oh, he got heat.
Of course.
Yeah. We knew that last week.
Yeah, so
Well, they rationing bath water for everybody
Oh,
else. He got full
Yeah.
bath.
Of
Yeah,
course,
full bath.
Probably every day.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, he's so
Mhm.
that's that
Nasty.
psychological abuse he does. to
Yeah,
his
it is.
people.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Plus, he will
Kill him.
kill you too. Yeah,
Yeah.
he will kill you. So,
But my thing was when they figured out that there was some kind of something, and she sent the note to what's his name?
Pike.
Mhm.
He came up and she's like, okay, we need to talk to, and she relayed the message to him to talk to what's her name? I can't remember nobody's name now. The pregnant one. Zara.
Zara.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay, why would you pass a effing note through her traitorous ass?
Because they don't have no choice.
Would you trust that? I would not
No.
trust her.
No, of course
I
not.
kept
But they
thinking
don't
she
have no
was gonna-
choice.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they
They don't have no choice.
I kept thinking she was going to turn around and just say, hey, they doing something.
Mm.
She didn't.
No.
Mm-mm.
She didn't
I mean, think about it from their point of view.
This
They don't
time.
have no choice.
right now.
Yeah.
Right.
And even though, I mean, she's in a vaulted position because she's pregnant.
Mhm.
And so Wilford's like, giving her supplies, a place to
Mhm.
live, warmth, and everything else. But she also is like Ruth in that she believes Leighton and them are returning.
Yeah. And
Therefore,
Leighton is the
yeah,
father.
Exactly.
of the
Right.
baby.
So
Right.
she's not going to be too far off telling on them yet.
Is he
Mhm.
though?
Yet.
Is he? That's
I
what I
don't think
want.
so. Remember, we talked about that.
I need
I
some
don't think
DNA
Mhm.
evidence.
Different.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Mhm.
She was how she was in the whole car.
Yep.
Mhm.
No, she wasn't hoeing, but she had, a couple husbands, remember?
She was in the whole car. You forget.
She got around.
Leighton
Yeah,
wasn't the only
yeah.
one.
He was in the hoe car,
Right.
but she wasn't hoeing, no.
Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah,
she was, but she did have a husband that, remember, he got killed.
Mhm.
One of them got killed. So, we don't know if it's Leighton's or not.
You ain't in the whole car for nothing.
Okay.
Remember they were doing those. Jay, you a mess. But yeah, I was like, don't trust her ass. She is not
Right.
trustworthy.
Yeah.
And then when she went to go talk to Javi, I was like, okay, this ain't going to end well, because if you can't trust her, you might not can trust his ass.
Well,
I
first
don't
of all,
trust him.
I don't even know why she went and did that, because obviously he's altered. He's
Damaged.
touched in the head or
Yes.
something. Yeah.
Mhm.
You was
So-
into shit.
And then, no,
Yes.
I'm not saying he doesn't have a right to be, but obviously he's got some PTSD and stuff.
Yes.
I would be concerned, of which they always should be, about him saying stuff.
Mhm.
Hell, you talk about some psychological abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they still have his ass hooked up to IVs.
Yeah.
Yes.
He still has all them cuts and, bites and shit. I want to know why he's still hooked up to IVs though.
Yeah. And he said later on, I need to get back to the dog.
Hey, they doing whatever they doing.
Right?
Whatever that scientist is doing to that baby, they probably doing to him.
Got his ass on lockdown. He's like, I don't want to.
Same as what they're doing to the baby.
Yeah. That's the first thing I thought when I seen the IVs. I thought,
I didn't think about that.
Well, because they didn't have an IV running into Zara. They were sticking that baby.
Yeah.
Right. And she probably, I don't think she knows, like we said last week. That
she was knocked out. She was under. So she probably don't know. She probably don't even know she was under.
Probably don't. Ooh, I got a good old rest last night.
Yeah.
Now, I would be able to, when I woke up, be like, hey, I got a hole in my damn belly.
No, but it don't leave a hole.
Some pain. There'd be some pain or something.
No, it doesn't leave a hole.
Well, I'm talking about pain. You'd have some
they gave her something to knock her out. They gave her something for the pain.
Exactly. And we don't know what they're doing to the baby, what they're injecting into the baby. So,
didn't see any of that this time.
No.
We'll see it again. I'm sure.
We'll find out if the baby comes out a little cafe au lait or if it comes out like
exactly
all the way milky. Then we'll know.
Cafe au lait or vitamin D.
Well, now that ain't no telling.
That whole milk.
When I was born, I was all the way milky, and I'm not.
And
Damn, you're still milky.
Still milky.
Damn. No, I'm not.
You're more milky than cafe. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Rude.
You opened the damn door for that.
Right.
We didn't even have that. You opened the door for that one.
But what I mean is, just because the baby come out really, really, really pale doesn't mean.
Yeah.
But on TV, that's what it's going to mean.
TV,
Yeah.
They would be telling us something.
They would.
Yeah. Something. Yes.
Kid comes out with dreads.
You ain't born with no dreads. Oh my gosh.
The visual I just got.
Oh my gosh. Lord have mercy.
That would be so effing hilarious.
You have to actually form dreads.
It's a boy. And he have all these little dreads.
No. You have to actually make dreads.
Yes, I know.
Jay, we know
it's
this.
a joke.
That was
we
funny.
know this. That was hilarious.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh.
Anywho.
Yeah, that's them telling us, yes, Layden is the father.
Exactly. That's knocking us over the head.
Right.
I wonder if his wig is heavy too, like
you know that shit's
Michelle.
Don't you think
because
of course.
Did you notice it was longer now? It's longer.
I wish they would just let him.
I didn't notice it was
I wish
longer.
you would cut
it is
too.
longer.
It's too much.
It's too much.
It's way too much.
And you can have your character change up.
Yeah.
Like what would be so awesome is if he gets snatched up by Wilford and Wilford's like, you know what? I feel like you're Samson. I'm gonna cut your string.
Yeah.
Punishment.
This
And the
out.
beard.
And cut his shit
In
off.
the beard.
Yeah. I want to see what he looks like.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Just go watch the musical Hamilton. That's what he looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, but
But no, that would be some type of psychological abuse that was known for anyway.
Now, actually,
that would explain
that's a good storyline.
why he suddenly didn't have to have the wig anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good storyline.
I see.
like
I
that.
know. I know.
Good.
And then he'd be like, psych, I'm still strong. Even without the hair.
Oh, Lord.
So anyway, I don't trust Javi because he's so skittish and nervous. I kept thinking that he would end up telling Kevin, honey, is just on the little warpath because he's trying to make a name for himself with Wilford.
But he told Kevin enough, though. He told Kevin enough so Kevin knew right where to go look. Start looking.
Yeah.
But
Ruth, no.
The best part of it to me was when she told them, no, y'all got to keep going. I'll handle it. And Pike was, no, don't do it. She said, look, somebody got to do something. That was really good. And then the most exciting part was when they couldn't get the thing off. And they said, let's just push it off the tray.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's the end of that.
Yep.
I was like, can you just like yank some wires out of it?
That's
I know. They couldn't figure out how
they could fix it.
Yeah.
How to shut it off. Yeah. Because she was tinkering or something and it activated, remember?
Yeah.
But she didn't know how to get it off.
Yeah.
So
push it out.
That was the next best thing, though.
Push it off.
Yeah, it's gone now.
I mean, gone.
Gone. You're not getting
okay, before we get into the other part, let's talk about this Asta woman. Asha. That's her name. Asha.
Yes.
I didn't quite get where she was. You know what I mean?
Like, you mean where Leighton found her?
Right?
Well, no, she was telling him a story about how many people there were.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. For some reason, I was just confused as to what happened.
Well, like she said, a lot of them had radiation poisoning from the reactor.
Okay.
So a lot of them died from that. Some died from cold, illness. And then her little cousin, I think it was, died of thyroid cancer because they were near that nuclear plant.
And I do remember her saying he was 15 and he was the last one to die. And that was like 4 years before Leighton.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she'd been by herself for 4 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she was uber suspicious of all of them.
All of them.
Like,
of course.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I? Oh, this is Snowpiercer.
Yeah, but you know what?
Right.
But when she asked about Welford, I thought,
I know. I was
shit.
like, how is she now? But
because she was probably one of them engineers and stuff. But that means
to me,
I'm
wondering, how does she know?
Well, to me, that says she's gonna be an ally for Welford.
Maybe.
I hope not.
I know.
Because the way she was questioning him about it, it was like she was hopeful. To me, it looked like she was hopeful. Like, is Wilford on the train? So I thought, oh, don't. Now, and did you notice Leighton was very evasive? You didn't tell her.
Yeah, there was more. That was for a later conversation. I think he was just, now what I didn't understand is, I guess because they only have 6 cars, why he had to traipse her through the library where Audrey was.
Yeah.
And Audrey's like, ooh, who this? Who's that? What happened? Where did you stop?
Well, probably because that car, I took it like that car was next to the engine one, except for that little connector hallway thing.
Yeah, I guess to show her the observation of all the other cars, because
I guess
they went up the stairs to that observation
I thought it was
area.
So
she could understand she was on not the full train, but part of it.
Yeah, because he did take her up and told her look out the window
and showed her the window,
right? Because she wasn't quite believing it or something.
Yeah.
So
and she wasn't. Thinking, you could see how.
Well, but I'm thinking, okay, certainly you can feel that you're moving.
Yeah.
When you're on a train, you can feel you're moving.
Yeah.
But I guess if you can't see it, you wouldn't know there's 2 parts of the train until you see, we're only 6 or 7 cars.
Yeah.
And the train was 1,000 cars long.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm excited for her character, though. I love Archie.
Yes. Now, what did you think when Josie took her to the bedroom and she was looking at that plant and then she tore the plant up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was like, wait a minute now, what you doing with the plant?
Yeah. That was weird.
That's supposed to be foreshadowing for something, but
I know,
don't
that's what I
know.
thought. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
she don't believe it or she doesn't want to believe it or it's too pie in the sky for her.
No, I don't think that's it. I think it probably has something to do with whatever her job was before the whole earth started freezing. That's what I think. And then it probably had something to do with their survival.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. So, but it's a definite foreshadowing for something.
Yeah, it was a strange reaction to have.
Yeah.
Because she watered it first and then she was feeling around in there and then she's like,
Mhm.
Here,
I'm like, why are you tearing it up?
take it easy.
Don't know.
So, and then she was tearing up that oatmeal though.
Yeah.
Wasn't she?
Well, but I mean, if you hadn't ate like real
Starved.
food and stuff for a
Right.
while,
Drinking the water.
because it's not like she had rations with her. She probably had to
Mhm.
like catch whatever.
Rats,
Yeah,
like Melanie was trying to take.
exactly. That's why when I first saw Ruth put the little message on the little rat as that was
You
running,
thought she was
no. As it was running, I thought, "Ooh, I hope nobody like snatches it,
And
like
eats
from the
it.
tail, like for a meal for some meat,
Well, the underground people already probably know. Don't eat these rats.
Yeah. Don't eat that.
If you catch a rat with a little
Right.
satchel on it,
Harness on. Yeah.
can't eat that.
don't eat that.
That guy.
Yeah, with the little backpack only. No, don't do that.
Don't do it. Get them other rats. That just also shows rats will survive anything, apparently.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, and they are highly trainable, though.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, apparently.
I used to work with the guy, and his pet.
I
was
thought you were
a
about to
rat.
say I used to work with rats. Like what?
No. I used to work with a guy whose pet, like, I have dog.
Yeah.
He had a rat. His pet was a rat.
A pet?
A white rat.
No.
Oh, and the white ones are worse because they have those red
Rat
eyes.
or mouse?
Binos.
Rat or
Well,
mouse?
it might be a mouse, but what to do?
Rats are way bigger.
Rats are right. It's a big difference.
Oh, well, then maybe that was a mouse then in the
Doesn't
show
matter.
because
it's not right.
Either way, I ain't
yeah.
petting one of them.
I can't imagine having a pet.
No, well, his was a rat though because it was big. It was like the size of a small kitten.
Oh, that's a rat.
Yeah, it was a rat.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Don't rats? Don't they bite?
I'm assuming, yeah.
Definitely.
Shit.
They'd be
They
nibbling on you
hungry?
if they could. Yeah.
I can't do it.
No.
Not even to play that role. I couldn't have done it.
No.
Even if that rat. It was a clean looking rat though, because when they finally did take it out, it was like a nice grayish color rat. I'm like, that's a different kind of. Usually they're like those ugly white and black, like dingy looking colors.
Mhm.
That was a nice colored one.
Well, taken care
Like
of.
he had some
I didn't notice.
dye job or something.
Well,
It was somebody's pet, I'm sure.
it was, I'm sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so yes, I was very concerned about Ruth
Oh man.
herself. You could tell
you know
Pike
what?
was not excited about that because I
Mhm.
think he's got little
Mhm.
feelings for her.
They got
Oh yeah.
Oh
He
yeah.
does.
Oh yeah. It's
He
it's on
does.
both ends.
You think
I think so too.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
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 She got
But
her
you
little
know
new
what,
roughneck.
The thing I liked so
Yes.
much about Ruth was she just sat there so proper, just like herself. And, she was not the least bit intimidated by Kevin.
Mhm.
Or not, and he said, okay, take her. And she just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and even when Wilford was threatening her, she said, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. He
Yeah.
says, you used this method 13
Now
times. She
that
said,
was-
yes, and I do regret that.
Yes.
That was interesting that he brought that up.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well, of course he's gonna, because it's
He's messing with
psychological
her.
warfare
Yeah.
that he's
Mhm.
trying to do.
You're right.
Mhm.
And what did she say? She said, yes, I know, and I do regret that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So see, he wasn't getting a rise out of her, so I think he was getting pissed.
And he was going to take her basically her whole arm.
Yeah.
Wait, and then said, "I'll do it real high, so there's no chance for a prosthetic to get added to it."
Yes,
he sure did, and they put that cuff way up there.
But she said, "I wouldn't wear one anyway."
Yeah,
and I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah,
she was not going to let him intimidate her, and he was getting madder and madder. Didn't you see that though?
Yep.
He was getting madder and madder, like because he had an audience, and here she is defying him, and she was hospitality, and she's defying him in front of everybody.
She's done it with very, with a very nice tone of voice.
Graceful. Yeah, very graceful. Just
very
like
gracious.
Ruth is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that was excellent though.
Yeah.
I like her a lot.
Yeah. She my new fave.
She's always been
welcome to the Ruth gang.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah. Until Melanie comes back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, she's grown on us because at first she was the villain to me.
Who, Melanie?
Melanie, the first season, like the first half, she was the villain. And then we started finding out, this is why she's had to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, once you find out why.
I still don't think they had to freeze all people's arms and shit.
No.
Well, no, but that was just cruelty.
Right.
That was just mean to be mean.
But they did that because
they didn't feel like
thought
they were
that would
people.
That would be the way to keep everybody in line.
They didn't feel like they were real people back then.
Exactly. Because they didn't have a ticket and stuff. They just jumped on the back. So, not understanding that. Oh, yeah. All y'all motherfuckers got a ticket. Y'all gonna be cooking. Y'all gonna be cleaning. Y'all gonna be doing the laundry.
Right.
You got to have worker bees.
Exactly.
And half those people who were like in the cattle car that got all froze up and stuff in the garden and everything.
Right.
But they picked those people from the tail end to come and work.
Yes.
And they gave them quarters and
do
stuff.
The jobs they didn't want to do.
Yeah. Do the jobs they didn't want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're trying. It mirrors society.
Yeah, it does.
Sure does sound familiar, doesn't it?
Don't it?
Yeah.
And the whole scene with Wilford threatening Osweiler, that wasn't even necessary. That whole scene was so stupid.
I mean, grabbing him like that and then wanting to get grabbed.
You grabbed me.
Yeah.
And obviously they was grabbing hard because they both were struggling to get up.
They were.
Yeah, they were.
Like, well, damn.
Yeah.
What was the point of that? I knew as soon as Wilford sat down, he had his hand on him way too much.
Yeah.
Like, you got your hand on him way too much. Why you could keep having your hand on him? But like he said, I read up on your file.
I know. He bought that shit up.
And that's probably why he did that, because he read up on his file. And that was one of the main things he was doing, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was. Last week, too. That he's supposed to forget what his ass was doing.
Right.
Yeah.
To them tailies the first season.
Yeah.
Didn't matter who it was.
Exactly. I remember.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why Wilford went there.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I read your file. And the same with what's her name? The girl.
What is her name?
LJ.
LJ.
Okay.
Yeah. He knows what she do.
Crazy.
He knows she's crazy.
Yeah.
But she knows she's privileged too, so he can manipulate her real easy.
Yes.
He wants approval,
easy.
like parental approval or someone to coddle her and take care of her.
She does want that from him.
Yeah.
So she's real simple to do. Now, what I want to know is where the hell did they find a wedding dress on the damn train? Somebody was packing a wedding dress on the train.
Well, but think about it. That club car they put on the plays and shit. Yeah, costumes.
Yeah,
costumes. That's true.
I suppose.
And they probably got it from the whole car. Probably somebody's fantasy was, put on this
honeymoon fantasy or something.
Or something,
Yeah,
that's true. 'Cause they put that wedding together in a day.
Yeah.
He was like, "You're getting married tomorrow." This loyalty wedding.
Yeah.
So they didn't have much time.
Mm-mm.
And wasn't Wilford hinting that without coming out and asking Osweiler if he stole that ring? That's what I thought. Because he said, "Oh, look at that ring." And he said something about,
"You're smart to put a ring on her finger," or something like that.
But it was something about where he got it, though. And I can't remember what words. And I was thinking, yeah, where did he get this damn ring? Because it was a big diamond on there.
He said he traded it for a pair of socks.
That's right. That's
what
right.
he told
I can believe it.
He said, "I traded a pair of socks."
Much more practical.
Mm-hmm.
Pair of socks.
Yeah, I guess so.
And it's all of the first class people, because they can't go to their first class cars because he closed it off. If they're all out and about, they cold too.
They cold.
Okay. I forgot about that. Yeah, they closed it off because it's all froze up. Yeah.
Froze up.
Wow.
Okay.
So I think Wilford likes her because she's crazy like him.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he knows he can manipulate her, though.
Right. And he did know her parents.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't know she was crazy then. He knows now. And then that Osweiler, I think he likes him for the same reason, because he knows he's unscrupulous and he'll do what he wants to do in any situation. He'll try to save himself.
Yeah.
And that's why he put them there.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree.
So,
yeah.
I mean, it was a smart move on Wilford's part.
Yeah. I love what Ruth told him, though, is that you're not leading. You are just ruling over people.
Yes.
You don't know the difference. You have to have leadership with some love put in there. He's like, "Oh, Lord, here we go." She's like, "No, you do."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's right.
You got to have that. And you don't, and you ain't never going to have it. That's when you start getting mad, too.
Oh, yeah, because she was doing that psychology on him back.
Right on back.
And she knows. I mean, hey, she was hospitality. That was their whole purpose.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Kill him with kindness.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was it on the Alice side of the train.
Yeah, because they just showed Leighton. Oh, they showed Leighton in the library looking up this damn tree.
Yeah.
He's telling people, "Oh, I dreamed it and everything." I don't know.
He told Till, and she was like, okay, sure."
No, she said, "You might want to keep that to yourself."
Yeah,
that's what she said.
Don't say nothing to nobody.
Yeah, don't be telling others that stuff. And then, wait a minute, I tried to pay real close attention. They got too much makeup on Alex.
That's what it is.
Because she looks like a 25-year-old woman.
Yep. It's the makeup that they put on.
Yeah, they got too much makeup on her. They need to.
That's what it is.
Tone it back.
I also seen that
to look
too.
Younger.
Because she looks the same. It's just her hair's a little longer, but that makeup they put a lot on.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's way too much makeup. I think.
Yeah. But the eye roll moment of the episode, besides the wedding. Because we already know with those two, it's going to be weird.
Yeah.
But my eye roll moment of the episode was when Leighton and Josie were talking, and he's like, "Well, let's talk about that, that kiss. I'm having a child." And I'm thinking, well, didn't you kiss her ass? It looked like he kissed her to me last week. And so why is he now talking about,
well,
I'm about to have a baby with Zara?
Didn't mean anything.
Right.
That did not need to be put in there at all.
No.
Whatsoever. We could have just pretended like that shit didn't happen last week and moved on.
Well, I don't know why they're trying
to. They had to address it. They had to.
The only reason he kissed her, I think, is because he was trying to say, in case one of us don't make it. That's the way I took it. In case one of us don't make it back.
Oh.
Well, then why
when they went out?
Song and dance this episode?
Who knows?
I feel like that's just a waste of storyline, and
it was just kind of weird.
And it was weird. It did not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We didn't care.
she's different too now. She doesn't really act like she used to.
Mm-mm.
She's been through some shit too.
Yeah,
whatever that shit is they be injecting in them, I feel like it changes their emotions.
Well, sure,
does.
it did.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why she did not, if you think back, she did not react when he kissed her.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
She did not react when they went out and stuff. And when Ben had said, oh, he's already been out of oxygen for 5 minutes and stuff. Or she wasn't all upset. She just said, well, I'm going to get him.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a matter of fact. And then, of course, they saw him. And even then, when he was telling her, well, now, I'm having a baby with her, she just looked at him like,
yeah.
And
So
I look the same way at the TV.
yeah.
Really? You really need to bring this up, fool?
Yeah. It was unnecessary.
It was so unnecessary and annoying, actually. I felt like it was annoying that they threw that in there. Okay, you don't need to say nothing. You the one kiss her ass.
But ever since Melanie tortured her and she lost her arm, she's been different. Josie, she's been different. And especially when she was recuperating.
Oh yeah, she
Mhm.
was
Under those doctors' care, and they was doing all that shit to
Right.
her. Oh yeah. Her whole emotional responses are completely different. Just like Popsicle Bob.
Yeah, that's true.
And Javi.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, is it more that they feel like if they give any reaction to Wilford, he'll use it, or is it more that they're really actually being changed? Like whatever they're doing.
I think
I think they're
being
actually
changed.
being changed.
Yes,
Yeah.
because she's not with Wilford. Josie.
Not
And
now.
Wilford wasn't around, but he wasn't around to witness that interaction.
Exactly.
No,
She was
that's
with the
true.
doctors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He came in there once
Yeah, but
or twice.
that was
But-
mainly to see Popsicle
True.
Bob.
Mm-hmm.
And then he, let me see how she doing. Because he
Like
knew
while I'm here.
he knew that she was
See how
aligned
this
with
treatment
Leighton.
is going.
But that's the only
Mhm.
reason, he didn't really care about her.
Mm-hmm.
So
I really hope that they don't keep bringing that shit up throughout the whole season. Like this
I know.
Josie Leighton thing.
Yeah.
You chose who you chose
We don't care.
way back in the
yeah.
first season.
Yeah.
Let it go. Now you supposedly having a baby with her.
Mhm.
Let it go.
Yeah. I agree. Because that was
bring it
season
back.
1.
It
Mhm.
didn't even make any sense that they did the kiss last week either. I hated that part. That was my worst part last week.
Yeah.
I roll
And
moment
even-
of the episode.
And even through
My
the
eye roll.
wedding,
Well,
I hated that scene worse than the doggone wedding.
Wow.
No, my eye roll was him getting up out the tub and the doctor running out the room. And I'm
That
thinking,
was fun.
Oh.
well, you were damn scientists injecting
something to
babies and
do.
shit.
She don't want to see all that.
I don't want
I
to see
rolled
you
my
junk,
eyes.
Mr. Wilford.
Just stood up, like, oh, happy child, Kevin.
Not everyone is gonna be peeping, Sister J, like you
No.
obviously will. Not everybody want to see all that.
You might want to check out Sean Bean, but
yeah.
Sean's Bean.
Now wait a
but-
minute. Now, I probably would take a peek.
Okay.
I wouldn't run out the room like she did, but I can
No.
see how some people would want to because
I
you
would
don't
have.
want to see all that. Kevin was like,
Well,
they've already bathed together, so he,
Right.
He shared a tub. Yeah.
right.
yeah, they've already
Right,
shared a tub. So,
So let's do you other two sisters. What was your eye roll moment? We gonna start this. This gonna be
Your
this gonna be a
side-eye.
feature. A feature.
The whole wedding.
Yeah, the whole
Okay.
that's the same for me. I
The
even
whole
wrote my
wedding.
notes. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. And they kept going back to it and back to it. And I
they
was like,
did.
I could just hear Sister J's voice in my head, like, what is this shit?
And I was saying that to the TV too.
Yeah, I figured you were.
I said, this is bullshit.
It was bullshit.
It
It would
was
have been
bullshit.
bearable if it was just like one scene, one
Right.
section.
Right.
No, we had a whole,
I could have dealt with that.
The whole episode.
I will say it was the only interesting thing about the wedding was the actual ceremony because they did that separate.
Where they stepped on those different, yes.
The 4 steps of love or life or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah. That was interesting though.
It was like, no.
Was it?
Because I was sitting there thinking.
Because it showed a difference in how they have.
Yeah. How that ceremony would. I mean, it's not like another show that we know. And you're an internet preacher, so yeah, do our wedding ceremony. You know, they don't have that shit. So,
well, he's the captain of the ship,
exactly.
So he would do it. But
that was
I found it interesting that they have a wholly different ceremony than they would, like we know of. And it was based around how their times are now, the 4 steps of life or whatever the heck it is. So that was the only thing I thought was interesting, but it was too damn long.
Interesting.
We didn't need to see him twirling and dancing.
No.
We didn't need to see the
care.
Argument, the ball grab. We didn't need to see none of that.
No.
The only good thing about the wedding is that they obviously was letting some of them tailies have some hooch.
Booze,
some booze and cookies.
Now,
everyone had a little
what was that scene? Maybe I was multitasking at the time when Lights, was that her name? Lights was snatching a bottle and little Winnie was looking at her like, don't I get a bottle? It seemed like she was looking like, well, can I have some or what? Like,
I don't know. I mean, that little baby girl was just like there. I mean, she's always with them. You know what I mean? Because I was sitting there thinking, well, ain't it her bedtime?
No, she don't got no bed. She's the runner.
Well, I know that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But because this is a ceremony for a marriage ceremony, and Wilford obviously was in charge of the decoration, the invitations and stuff. I just found it kind of strange that she was there amongst all them adults.
Well, she's a Telly kid, so she doesn't have school. Like, now who we ain't seen yet is Myles for Myles.
Yeah.
Hey, Myles.
I've given up on him now.
Yeah. I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah. I don't think so either. I don't think so either. They're going to do like
one of those moments, this toot sweet.
Too sweet. This is Snowpiercer's version of Too Sweet.
I don't think it's a version of Too Sweet. I think it's going to be like if you ever watched Lost and how they did Little Walt.
Yeah.
And he was
big.
The
Did
main.
he just disappear?
He just disappeared, and you didn't see him hardly.
No
Yeah, just wasn't there.
Yeah. Too Sweet was a whole different situation.
Yeah.
A whole storyline that didn't make any sense. But this is different. Like they're not even bringing him to the.
We ain't going.
We don't even see him in passing in the teacher car or anything.
Nothing.
No, he's gone. Yeah.
I think he got.
Yeah.
He'll come back with a grown ass beard.
Yeah.
A mustache and be 7 feet tall. We were like, what happened?
Who's that?
Yeah, we won't even recognize him.
Recognize him. So.
But wasn't he in the engine though wasn't he in the engine room when Melanie got found out and snatched up? Because Ben was still there, Hobby, and wasn't Myles still up there? So yeah, I mean, who knows where he's at?
We haven't seen him since.
No, that was like one.
So whether he's stuck over in the Big Alice part of the train, or if he's still, I don't think he's with Snowpiercer because they would have shown him by now.
Yeah,
in the engine room helping Alex or something.
Yeah, who knows?
But it's like when Alex came, they were like, "Oh, we don't need him."
Pretty much,
exactly.
No more.
That's exactly what it is. But they need to take that makeup off that child because it's very distracting. Every time I see her, I'm thinking, oh, that's a grown ass woman.
Yeah.
Well, she probably is, but
I'm
the
talking
makeup
about her
isn't
character. I know all these actors play ages
she might have
different
said,
from
"Look,
them,
y'all, I'm coming back for another season. I want to look cute." Maybe that's what she said.
But it ain't cute.
That's
what I'm saying.
Right.
Or something.
She looks fine. It's just because we're used to seeing her look like a little girl, but she don't look terrible.
We've already established they've been going round and round the track for 6 months. No, she should not have changed that much with the makeup shit for a 6-month time period. That means at the very most, she's 16.
Right.
That's where we left it. So no, it's distracting to me. That's all I'm saying.
I know. Well, it don't bother me like it bother you. So just be ready. It's gonna be there for stay. You know they're not gonna take the makeup off.
Deal with it.
What I want to know though, what I want to get to, which I feel like they're gonna wait until like the mid-season break or whatever, is where the hell Melanie at?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they gonna milk
it's
that.
gonna be a minute.
Yeah, they're gonna milk that
They
because
gonna milk it.
everybody want Melanie back.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a minute.
Is
Like
it gonna be
that-
like a season 3 cliffhanger?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Probably.
hope not.
Or
The
the
public
mid-season.
wants
You know how they
Melanie
do the
back. Now that
mid-season?
they've established that there are pockets of people living,
Mm-hmm.
even in that sub 86 degrees below. No, yeah, they're gonna milk that shit.
Yeah.
Plus, we've already determined they're miles and miles and miles away from where she
where
would
she
be.
got let off.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
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 And now they're going to Africa.
So
Now they're
it,
going
tree
to
is
the
Yeah.
sub-Sahara, so you
Exactly.
know.
it wouldn't even make sense for her to pop up now.
No.
Yeah, but they don't have to have her pop up on Snowpiercer. We could just show where she
Well,
had
but-
it happen.
Well,
Believe me, they're
yeah.
going to get to it. But once they're going to Africa, even though the whole planet is frozen and stuff, but that region they're going is going to be even warmer than where they just left. So if it's like 86 degrees below zero where they just left, then it's probably going to be maybe 30
20.
degrees below zero where they're going. You see what I'm saying? So
That's a heat wave.
yeah, that's going to be a heat wave. So,
Mhm.
oh, Lord.
Well, I like this episode. It was exciting. It had some action. I did not like the wedding, like you said, but other than that,
Yeah.
I thought it had some good action. And
Now, I got a question.
the trains are coming back together.
Well, I got a question.
Yes.
When they tossed that EMP machine off, and so it because it was already on, they couldn't turn it off, and it activated. And Big Alice, for a minute, all their power went off and stuff, but it looked like they just kept right on going. Is it because they were so far ahead?
That's a good question.
Mm.
Because
affected
because
them
Leighton
both,
was
but-
excited. He said, "Okay, here we go. Let's
Yeah.
go."
Well, when
Get
it
'em.
went
So,
to, by the time it got to Snowpiercer, I don't think it was as strong,
okay,
but it was to me surprising that Big Alice kept running.
Yeah.
it kept running. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. I mean, all their lights went flash, for a second, but then they were steadily churning.
Mhm.
And
'Cause-
Leighton seemed to be really excited. He said, "Okay, they went south on the main track. Here we go."
We're
And
close,
then in the
and they can't
previews,
see us.
it
Yeah, they
showed
found
them crossing, but they couldn't see
Mhm.
them.
Yeah,
Woo, Lord.
Yeah, it was good.
that was
that
real
was
good.
good.
They, like,
And just in the nick of
sideswiped them.
time to save Ruth's arm.
I know.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yes.
Because Wilford was excited too. He said, "Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
let's
Battle
go get 'em."
stations.
Mhm.
That was interesting
Mhm.
because they said, well, we need to go to Africa, but we don't have enough food. So we got to get Snowpiercer. We got to get back to Big Alice.
Yeah.
So they have all the cars that have the food.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Take
They do
take
need
over the
each other,
train. They do need
They
each
do.
other.
Yeah.
They do.
Unfortunately.
Now the
Yeah.
key's gonna be if Leighton and them could convince enough people so Wilford don't get too crazy. Because first of all, he told everybody on his part of the train,
Oh.
that's a pipe dream, they pie sky
Mhm.
stuff. Well, now they got Asha.
Yeah.
Yeah, they done found her and she
Mhm.
A
doesn't
whole new
know.
person.
A
Yep.
whole new
She's
person.
been living for
Yep.
years.
There you go. So,
Yes.
that's going to be interesting.
Mhm.
What they do with that, because I mean, Wilford might just have her locked up or something. I mean, you never know. Who knows?
Yeah.
If you can get to her,
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting to see how they supposedly are going to take the train back over
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
only however many people they have versus
Mhm.
how many Wilford
That's
has.
going to be awesome.
Yeah.
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 So I'm thinking next
Woohoo.
week's episode might be exciting.
Yes.
a little bit more exciting. And hopefully
should be.
through all the commotion, Pike can save Ruth.
I hope so.
Get her out of jail.
And
Yes,
they
get
just
her
need
out
to
of jail.
throw Kevin off the train. Because trying to kill him didn't work. Because Wilford used some doctors and like just, healed him up and stuff. But they need to throw him off the train.
Kevin's a mess.
Oh, Kevin's a mess.
It's so
But
bad.
like they said last episode when they were having lunch with Audrey, they're going to use like, what do you call it? Leverage to say, oh, we'll give you Audrey back if you give us whoever.
Yeah.
Or if you give us,
Hopefully they ask for Ruth.
freedom, give you her back because they know he really wants her back.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking about
Hopefully
his
they do
lost
ask
love.
for Ruth.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Ave.
Well, I don't think you even want him back, do you?
Well, but they don't know what they're doing to him, no. They don't know
I don't
that.
know if he'll be any
Yeah.
good.
No, they don't know.
Yeah, see, but they don't know
They
his
don't know.
condition, though. See, they don't know. He'd probably say that damn Zara.
Don't say that.
Because of the
That
damn
would
baby.
be the next eye roll moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I already have our eyes ready because
It's going
once they get back on that train, that's the first thing he gonna go do is
Ugh.
try to find her.
Yes, of course. My baby.
I hope that baby come out frozen
Oh.
and very milky.
Frozen.
So he knows for sure it ain't his.
Frozen.
And let's see how he do.
Aw.
Not frozen, but I mean, not dead frozen. I mean like frozen.
Weird frozen.
Because I mean, what does Wilford think he gonna happen? Like she's gonna give birth to the baby. It's gonna have frozen capabilities. What are you gonna do with it? It's a baby. It ain't gonna be able to walk. It ain't gonna be able to.
There's no
snatch up
telling.
nothing.
But
Right.
who
Is it gonna-
knows what
No
they're doing
telling.
to it,
Yeah,
though?
there could
We
be
don't know
Rapidly,
for
we don't
sure.
know.
Rapid growth is gonna be extra
Exactly.
big
That's what
We
I'm
don't know.
thinking.
See, we
You
don't
think
know.
extra big?
or growth
Mhm.
Grow
quicker.
fast. Grow
Mm.
quickly. Yeah.
I say growth spurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they
It's
can
gonna
use
come
it.
out with dreads. Because it's gonna be
Stop it.
20 years old in a week.
Grown ass man in 2 months, just like Myles gonna be. Oh, that's too funny. All right. Well, I do not see that we have any feedback for this episode. So, if any of y'all out there would like to tell us how you are thinking about this new season of Snowpiercer, let us know. You can send us, be on the lookout.
Hello.
Bolo.
You can send us some feedback to sisterspeak@gmail.com. You know, we are everywhere out in these podcasting streets, everywhere. We're on Patreon, we're on YouTube, we're on all of the podcast channels, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook,
All of 'em.
All of
Yeah.
them.
all of them.
All of them.
All of them. They ain't got that good.
Got it down. Got it down. All right, y'all. That is it for now. I am Sister K.
I'm Sister J.
I'm Sister LM.
And I'm Sister A.
See y'all next time. Bye.
Stay out of that snow.
Be on the lookout for that dragon blood tree.